Welcome to Guru Trader video for Thursday, April the 29th, 2010. Here's the 7 market movers that we're following today. 4 new symbols, 3 follow-ups on the TSX Venture, following up on PXM Paramax Resources Limited, 54 cents, up 7.5. Following up on NXT Natcore Technology Inc., 131, up 18. New symbol MEK Metals Creek Resources Corp., 11 cents, up 1. And on the TSX, new symbol SHR Sure Energy Inc., 111, up 12. Another new symbol SAC South American Silver Corp., 64 cents, up 8. And on the NASDAQ, following up on SIRI Sirius XM Radio Inc., 119, up 3. And lastly, on the AMEX, new symbol DNE Dune Energy Inc., 31, up a little over 6 cents. Let's take a closer look at these stocks. Paramax Resources Limited again, PXM on the TSX Venture, 54, up 7.5. Showed up on the percentage gainers, up 16%. Volume 3.4 million. I think it showed up on the volume actives as well. Almost 60 million market cap. 52-week high was 47 cents, which it did yesterday. The low was a nickel, which it did July the 8th. Nice looking one-year chart, and especially in the last 3 months, or in the last couple months really. Now, this one, we're also mentioning it because it made a new 52-week high today, trading as high as 55 cents. And PXM we've mentioned a few times. We mentioned them on March 15th at 18 cents, March 19th at 21.5, and on April 19th at 34. If you want to check our Twitter timeline at twitter.com/investorsguru. Anyway, they put out news today. Paramax and Bridge Resources Corp. and Paramax announced initial test results on their first Idaho well. So you might want to look at that one. And there's other releases on other properties that they've sold, that they're drilling, other results that they've put out. So interesting story, and we're going to stay with that one. Still looks okay. Moving on, NXT Natcore Technology. I don't know a lot about this company. They're in the solar. We mentioned them one time before, and on this press release here, April 15th, Natcore ships completed samples of potential customers, successfully manufacture silicon quantum dots for tandem solar cell programs. I don't know exactly what silicon quantum dots are, but the stock was picking up. Now, keep in mind, the volume here today is only 223,000. It's not a heavy trader, but there's only 24 million shares outstanding. So even though that's still about 1% of the stock. 32 million market cap. The 52-week high was $1.25, which it did on April 27th. The low was 30 cents, which it did September the 22nd. Because of the low volume and the thinness of the stock, it can have big moves on any day. 131 up 18, showed up on the percentage gainers today, up 16%. And again, it made a new high on this stock at $1.44. The previous new high was 52 cents. I think if you look at a longer term chart, you'll see that this company hasn't been around that long. Let's see here. Yeah, it shows starting in 2008. So there's not a long history there to look at as far as charting, but interesting story. I'd like to look in a little bit more if I had more time. New symbol MEK Metals Creek Resources, 11 cents up 1, 10% move. Showed up on the percentage gainers, but keep in mind that's only a penny. Showed up on the volume actives, over 13 million shares traded. I think it was the most active on the TSX Venture today. $6 million market cap, 56 million shares outstanding. 52-week high was 27.5, which it did last August the 7th, and the low was 9 cents, which it did June the 11th. So it's kind of gone down or sideways for most of the last 8 or 9 months. Don't know anything about this company. They put out news release today. Metals Creek drills 5.68 grams per ton gold over 7 meters and discovers new zone on its Ogden property in Timmins. I think that's near Lakeshore Gold's property, and they have updates about Lakeshore Gold's Thunder Creek project is located 10 kilometers along strike to the west of the property. So they talk about their other properties and the results and what they plan on doing. So it's worth keeping an eye on. I hope it doesn't take more than 13 million shares a day to move this stock a penny each time, but we'll keep an eye on it. SHR Sure Energy on the TSX, 111 up 12 cents, 12% move. Only 400,000 shares traded though, but out of 46 million, so it's not too top heavy. 52 million market cap. Previous 52-week high was $1, which it did yesterday. The low was 28 cents, which did June the 29th. There's the one-year chart, nicely, gradually sloping. Moves up, takes a pause, goes sideways for a while, not very erratic. So energy company, I believe they're active in Alberta. I'm not sure of that though. Don't quote me on that. But here's the thing that bothers me: no news since March the 11th. Maybe that's a good thing. But I'd look at they have annual financial information in there, the 2009 financial and operating results. So I'd look at that. So it popped up there. Made a new 52-week high at $1.20 today. SAC, South American Silver Corp, 64 up 8, 14% move. Trades on the TSX as well. 474,000 shares traded out of 61 million. 39 million market cap. 52-week high was 60 cents, which it did yesterday. The low was 29 cents, which it did February the 19th. So it's had a good couple months. And it has broken out above. If you run a line across these tops, you might say that's broken out. Anyway, they haven't put out news since April 21st. Actually, it was April the 8th. They're going to be involved in this Red Chip New York Equities Conference with some other companies. I think I saw not New Gold, but anyway, I can't remember. They did announce on February the 25th they discovered a new high-grade silver-gold indium vein system at Malcucota in Bolivia. I was reading that. That's worth reading. And nice 3-month chart there especially. Anyway, it's just showed up on our radar. I want to see if this volume builds or if it falls off. It made a new 52-week high today at 68 cents, so we'll keep an eye on that one. SIRI again, Sirius XM radio. Been following this one for a while. We have mentioned Sirius. This is our 11th mention since January the 20th at 73 cents. If you want to check our Twitter timeline at twitter.com/investorsguru. If you want to follow us, we put out the tweets and then we follow up with the videos, which takes some time to make a little bit later. So anyway, Sirius, their financial results are expected soon. They've been putting out news lately. They're retiring $114 million in debt. Updates on some of their shows. April 23rd, they announced that their XM radio coming soon to Android-powered smartphones. And this one caught my eye. I don't know how I missed it before. But yeah, April 27th, Sirius XM regains compliance with all NASDAQ listing rules. So anytime NASDAQ stock goes under $1, they're subject to possible review of their listing, whether they belong on the NASDAQ. So I guess they're not going to have that meeting now, and they're in full compliance. So I would like to see break this 52-week high of $1.22, which it did on April 27th, and close over 120 here, and let's see those financial results, because that's going to impact the stock a lot either way. And lastly, DNE Dune Energy on the AMEX, 31 up 6 cents. Sort of on the percentage gainers, it's almost a 28% move. Almost 7 million shares have traded out of 40 million, so that seems significant. 12 million market cap. The previous 52-week high was $1.25, which it did on September the 15th. The low was 7 cents on December the 1st of last year. Been kind of going down and sideways, so this little bleep here didn't pull back to that baseline, so I don't know. I'd like to see a couple more of those, and let's see if there's a saucer forming. I don't know anything about this company. There was some interesting reading about their various properties. They announced their property sale, raised I think 30 million, sold it to a private party. They're paying down some debt, but look over this long list of properties that they're working on. So anyway, it's a interesting spec that popped up today, so we're going to keep an eye on it. That's about it for today. Trade safely, do your homework. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower price stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends and news headlines for obvious one-day only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/InvestorsGuru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at InvestorsGuru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch list, alerts, and news by email preferences. Thanks for watching.